Howdy bitches. Today we've come to fix a window screen. Howdy folks, welcome back to my RV. Today I'm going to be fixing this window screen. It's I like to have the windows open, little screen action, and keep the bugs out. I don't want them like when I'm sitting here like all up in my grill. And if you can see this here, ooh yeah, see that's not good. So this is be useful for anyone who has even a home that has screens and such. So yeah, let's get to work here, huh? Oh, it's so tight. I tried to rip through the screen and it didn't work. What a dick I am. Alright, whether you're fixing a window screen or a door screen, I like to take it off to be able to put it on a table, put it on a flat surface. So we're going to take this guy off first before we get going. Alright, in order to do this very basic household maintenance task, you will need 4 items. You will need a screen, some splining material, a roller, and a utility knife. Alright, we'll begin by removing the old splining material. You can reuse this depending on how old it is and if the rubber is all crusty McNasty. So you grab this guy, you pull it out. Now you're ready to remove the old screen. I take a new piece of screen, roughly about 1 inch or 2 bigger than the old hole, and then I just cut it off. You don't need to be exact, but you need to be bigger than the old hole. That's what she said, am I right? That's what she said if she was fixing a window screen. I want to start with them right there in the end. Be careful with your roller that you don't hit this side of the screen or you'll begin to rip it. You'll see with this splining material, as I put it back in though, even though it was evenly fit, it stretched a bit. So what I got here is a little bit left over. And I want to cut the splining material, but be very careful not to cut the screen. So I'm cutting away from the new screen. Like a surgeon. As I don't want my screen to be all saggy like an old man's back fat, I want to pull it tight right here. Pull it tight as I can in the corner and watch the squares on your screen to make sure they're even and get started properly. So tight. Get her down in there. Again, periodically checking your screen for tightness as you go. Alright, this corner is very important that you keep tight. Again, you want to feel through here, make sure you don't have any little unsightly bulges like the one in the front of my pants. But you want to get it around here, hold your screen tight, drive the splining material in. There you go. Now you want to keep this tight this way. Basically, you're pulling at kind of an angle like this. On a typical screen, you won't run into this problem, but as I got the little handle here, I can't get my pizza roller in there. So I'm just going to use this flathead screwdriver. Again, being very cognizant not to hit the screen itself. As you can see, I had a tiny bit extra. I don't want to cut my screen here, but I want to cut it. There we go. Take my screwdriver, drive it home. Now that's where that lives. Before we go to our final step, I like to run this guy around there again as hard as I can, leaning toward the outside edge away from the new screen. Drive that guy in there as hard as she'll go. This step, it's very easy to make a mistake and undo all the good work you've done. So, because what you're going to be doing, take a look right down here. I'm going to be cutting along the new material, or cutting along the splining toward the outside, the waist area. But what I'm going to show you in an exaggerated way, when I put my knife here, I'm at a slight angle upward, so I'm not cutting my splining material, and the blade will not come in contact with the new screen. And it's not a race. Get it down there nice and tight. Look at our nice new screen. It's now ready for hours of family summer fun, bug-free. This is a basic DIY item that really anyone can do and find of use in their home. So yeah, if you have any questions about screening or life in general, please post them below.